Aquarius, let's look into your love life for the month of February 2020. All right, Aquarius. So we are doing a different spread for the month of February. First, we're going to look into the overall energy of your connection, and then we're going to look into what is going on with the female in this connection, and then we're going to look into what is going on for the male within this connection. So let's first go into the overall connection and your predictions for that. We have the fish, the heart, and the mountain. So first I can see that there are some blocks that are going to come up. We have tabular quartz and hematite, as well as valley, carriage, and mule. Now it's interesting because we have the carriage and the mule here. And in order to move the carriage forward, we need the mule, right? The carriage isn't going to move forward on its own. It needs someone, something, some animal to move the carriage forward. So taking these three cards together, let's start off with this mule here. And the mule speaks of someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And I feel as though within this connection, this is speaking of the male here, just based on the cards that I have in front of me. So it looks like most likely this male is stubborn and unwilling to move. And it looks like because of that element, someone is going to be going on a journey. So someone could be moving forward. And to me, considering the cards that I have in front of me, this person is moving forward because someone is extremely stubborn. So they're in their carriage and they are moving forward. And in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the chariot in the tarot. Some of you could be moving forward in a better direction. Some of you could be looking at your choices, looking at your options, which way you can move. Should I go in this direction? Should I go in that direction? And I feel as though many of you are choosing the right direction for you, whatever you feel that is. But many of you are going to be going towards the lighter direction because in the tarot, with the chariot card, there's a horse who is white, there's a horse who is black. So I feel as though, especially if you are the female in this connection, you are moving forward towards the light. Now, with this carriage card, you could be traveling forward through the valley, right? Which is deep personal strength and peace. So you're traveling rather forward in a direction, bringing you that sense of strength, that sense of peace, assuring your success. So that's actually a pretty positive energy that we have going on. So with this fish, heart, and mountain combination, again, I see some blocks here, or as though something has reached like a stalemate. Because when I see the mountain come up on the end, it's like you're going forward as something hits a stalemate, something hits a block, something is not able to move forward. So you're trying to move forward, but you can't because there is a blockage there signified by this mountain card. But the great thing about the mountain is you can get around the challenges. I was just wondering, do I have the snake here? And I do. So it's interesting because the mountain, you can move around the challenges of the mountain by acting in a way that is going to benefit this situation. And similarly with the snake, you can pick up the snake and toss it out of the way. So what I'm feeling is for the females here, you could be having a lot of challenges within this connection. Nevertheless, these are challenges that you will be able to move past and move forward from. Now, I Do not feel as though this is an energy that is really going to drag you guys down. I'm feeling as though these challenges are going to come up, but you're going to be able to move around these challenges. So for some of you, I'm hearing work and career, as if work and career is going to be your focus, and really bossing up or leveling up or just working on yourself. You're going to be more focused on that than focused on the challenges within this connection. And I'm seeing the number 8 and I'm hearing the number 8. So, yes, many of you could be focused on entrepreneurship, or you could be focused on building your career, your money, your finances. So, even though this challenge is taking place, and for some of you, I heard a marriage. So, some of you could be married to this person in long term commitments with this person. But I feel as though you are focused on what is going to bring you the best outcome. So with this combination here, it looks like many of you are going to be feeling very emotional. So naturally, I feel as though this is more connected to the female here. You may be feeling very emotional because of the challenges, the obstacles, the blockages, not being able to move forward in this connection. So you may feel a little emotional because of that. Now, some of you could be experiencing some coldness in your connection. So there could be a lack of like camaraderie, a lack of companionship, a lack of coming together. So that is causing you to seek your own independence in this connection. So that can be an element as well. So I'm feeling as though this woman here may not feel as though she's being listened to. She doesn't feel as though she's being listened to. And she doesn't feel as though she is being heard when she speaks. So she may feel as though her words are falling on deaf ears. So it is important for this female here to know what she wants to communicate. And this can be for the male too. This is a general reading, so just take the energies as they resonate. But many of these females do want to communicate something, or they may be feeling as though they are unheard, as though they are not being listened to. So they are being guided to know exactly what they want to communicate and use telepathy to convey their message through visualization and imagination. Also, send mental pictures as you speak, heart to heart and mind to mind. Now, one of you in this connection with this hematite card may feel as though your mind is on overdrive at this time, and you may not be sleeping very well. You may have a lot of restless energy or a lot of excess energy going on within your body, feeling very hyperactive at this time. So know that it is important for you to be grounded. Ground yourself at this time. So let's see what's going on with the female here. For the female, we have here the snake, the woman, and the ship. And these are my Love is Lenormand cards. If you're interested in checking out this deck, go ahead and check out the description box below. Unakite, turquoise, rat, vulture, bear, and shark. First of all, this female wants to express something. There's something that she wants to say, but perhaps she doesn't feel as though she can express herself. So know that expression comes in many forms. Meditate on what you would like to say and then allow yourself to say it. Focus on what you want to say. Maybe you need to practice what it is that you want to say. Maybe you need to write out what it is that you want to say so that you are able to communicate this to this person. You may be having some emotional upsets at this time. You may have difficulty swallowing what is going on within this connection. This may be a hard pill for you to swallow, but this is a good time to balance yourself through self nurturing activities. This is also a good time for you to watch your diet as well. You may not be feeding yourselves the best foods, the best liquids. So now is a good time to really watch your diet, but also this is a good time to embrace your emotions for these females. Embrace your emotions, especially if you have difficulties expressing your emotions. Embrace what it is that you feel. Feel what it is that you feel. Sometimes we can try to push away our emotions, or we can try to diminish them and not really look at them, or we can try to intellectualize them. That's more of a Virgo trait, I feel, but we can try to intellectualize our feelings. Some of you could have Virgo in your chart, not necessarily though. But this is a good time to embrace and recognize and feel your emotions and see them through. And imagine also that the food you eat provides you with all the nutrients necessary for good health. So, again, this is a good time to be very mindful of what it is that you feed your body. Okay. So, for this female here, also, you may be experiencing some depression or anxiety, or thinking that someone is against you. But it's very interesting because I'm just going to jump ahead for a second. It looks like this male thinks that someone is against him as well with this back card. So I just find that very interesting that both of you guys may be feeling as though you guys are against each other. This female could feel as though this male is working against her. She could feel as though this male is working against her. And for many of you, this may have something to do with your finances and how this male is affecting your finances. So some of you could have a family with this person. Some of you can have children with this person. Some of you can have a solid foundation with this person, marriage, commitment, long term, some way that your finances are linked to this particular person, Bear and the Shark. Danger, especially in money matters. Now, Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Now, I'm feeling as though some of you may be going through perhaps a divorce or a separation, and there may be a prenup going on, prenup situation. Others of you just may have your finances caught up with this person. So you may be married to this person and you may have your finances, your things caught up with this person. Just take this as it resonates. So with this male here, Aquarius, child, there he is, fox, not the best, okay? Not the best with this fox, with this red flag. By the way, if you guys are interested in checking out my Lover's Lenormand deck, check the description box below. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. I've been doing a few readings today. Once again, the bat, finger, weeping willow, snowflake obsidian, orange calcite. So this male here is. It looks like this male is acting in a very immature way or a very like naive way, just in an immature way. He may be acting childish because it looks like this male is acting in a way that really does not honor and value himself as a man. It looks like this person is acting in a way that could be very self serving, that could be all about him. This man is very tricky. He could be very cunning. This is somebody who just wants to look out for himself, who doesn't really consider the emotions, does not really consider the well-being of other people. This is somebody who really just considers himself and wants the best for himself. This is a sneaky male, okay? This person, this male here is very sneaky. He looks out for his own self-interest. He is willing to step over any person that he can in order to get what it is that he wants. If you were dead, he would step over your dead body to go and cheat. You know, this is the kind of person that this is. He's not honest. This person is definitely not honest. I can see that because I can see that this woman may feel lied to. This woman may feel betrayed and deceived. Now, some of you can be very educated, very professional, on her grind, on her stuff. Some of you are definitely prizes, and any man will be lucky to have you. But I see this man acting as though he's blind. This male, he may not even be recognizing what he has going on here with this woman. And he's doing his dirt anyway because he just doesn't see it. He could be in a lower vibration than this female, or just in a low vibration, in a very 3D vibration. He could be acting a little naive, or not naive, but a little immature through his manipulative acts, through his deceitful acts. Again, there could have been some cheating going on. And then for others of you, this person could just be beginning to show those kind of emotions, not emotions, can be beginning to show those kind of behaviors. So for some of you, this male could just now be beginning to show these kinds of deceptive, challenging, deceitful behaviors. This can be something new. And it looks like this male here is going to be going through some challenges, some problems here. Okay. And again, it's interesting because we have this card of the bat, and this says that take care, enemies are working against you. So I'm feeling as though this male feels like things are working against him, because for some of these males, it's like they're stuck in their ego and they're not able to see things from another perspective, creating some sorrow regarding whatever it is that's going on with your connection, no matter what your circumstances are. So with the snowflake obsidian and this orange calcite card, this male here may be afraid of the unknown, even though he's being sneaky, even though he is doing behavior that is not really conducive to this connection. He may be really afraid of the unknown. So for many of these males, ooh, I'm feeling something deep here. I'm feeling as though many of these males may have very fragile egos, but don't show it. They don't show it. They come across as though they are powerful and strong, but their ego, their sense of self, is very bruised and damaged and even non existent, no matter what they come across, or how they come across, rather, or no matter what they present to others. So we have someone here who is afraid of the unknown, or someone who may be feeling regarding this male. He may be feeling very vulnerable at this time, and that may be very difficult for him to experience. So he needs to know that there's always darkness within the light. And if you are experiencing major changes that are challenging to your emotional state, which these males are, they're experiencing challenges to their emotional state. So trust in the process of change and honor your feelings. All right. So trust in the process of change and honor your feelings. Okay. Also take the time to balance your energy. Take time to balance your energy. And what I just heard from many of you is working out can really help. Exerting some physical energy can really help you guys. So also pay attention to the health of your nerves, your bones, and your muscles. So when it comes to this connection, okay, when it comes to this connection, Aquarius, this is a good time if you need to, because we're talking about both the male and the female energy here. So if you need to, if you're the one who needs to, which I feel is more connected to the female, it is more connected to the female. Express yourself so that people listen and understand what you are expressing. So take the time to really figure out what it is that you want to say and how you want to say it so it can have the most beneficial impact, because sometimes we can say things and we can communicate ourselves, but we can communicate ourselves in a way that does not have the intended outcome because we just did not present our ideas, our thoughts, which can be very worthwhile in a way for others to receive it. So make sure that whatever you say is presented in a way for this male to perceive and to take in what it is that you say. Okay? So visualize and send mental pictures of your ideas, visions, your opinions, and other matters of importance. So it's really important for you to figure out how you're going to say this, the way you're going to say this so it has the maximum impact. We don't want to come across too impulsively, I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. Express yourself with ease and with grace. Express yourself with ease and with grace, and that's going to happen once you kind of figure out what it is that you want to say, how you want to say it, and keep crafting this communication until you feel comfortable. That's the message that I'm getting. Also, nurture yourself and enjoy healthy foods and explore ways for coping with the emotional upsets that you're experiencing so that you can absorb all that happens with ease and with grace. Also, this is a good time, whether you are this male or this female, to embrace calm and peace and know that all is well and know that your life is good no matter what is transpiring at this time. Okay? And know that you are love and all that surrounds you is love and all that is attracted to you is love as well. All right? So, Aquarius, looks like there's some things going on for you within this month, but it looks like things are able to be worked out as long as you go about them in an informative way, as long as you go about them in a very direct way and a calculated way, not in a negative calculation. But check this out. On the bottom of this card here, the advice: manipulate things for the positive, manipulate things in a way that is going to benefit you and for things to work out in your highest good and work out in a way that works for you. Okay, so my lovely Pisces, Aquarius, mwah, I love you guys, and thank you so much for checking out this video. Thumbs up, like this video if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Also, grab your free resources in the description box below. There's the free 3-tip cheat sheet to attract true love. Also, there is my new how-to guide, how to attract love. And this gives you 3 proven methods to attract true love, to attract the love that you're looking for, to attract the love of your life. So check out that resource in the description box below at the very top. I love you guys. If you want to book a private reading with me, check out my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. I look so forward to seeing you here soon. All right? Mwah. Bye, Aquarius.